Let's get it and let's start assembling.
To note is you do need your own tools, wrenches, one Allen, one star screwdriver, a hammer.
I also recommend a cordless drill.
Also, however you like to set up your tools, just be sure to not lose pieces. These little like gremlin looking things, they come in 3 different sizes. So take note, there's 3 different sizes to choose from. Oh, I'm probably going to move to voiceover as there might be some trial and error. These directions are a bit intimidating, but I'm hoping to make them easy to follow.
Okay. So I chose the right side for this desk. And then the solid piece is on the left side. And they're interchangeable, so you have to decide how it works in your space.
For the metal side panel, we'll have to do some connecting. Take note of the screws.
This piece, screw, turning instrument.
Now we are adding small screws to be able to connect this frame to the main desk. I am also using the hand drill to help me with this step. Now let's add in the slide rail.
Or next this piece.
With the solid side panel, we're going to again add in the small screws as well as the slide rail. Is this order a little different than the instructions? Yes, only because it helps me orient the structure of the desk more clearly than I thought the instructions did.
For the next assembly, let's get it.
Now we are moving towards the desktop structure.
You can see the holes at the top, they match the holes at the bottom. This is what we have going on.
This part is adding the vertical divider, which goes right in the middle. You're going to want the wheel spacing away from the desk, and you're also going to have to mind your lefts and rights. They are labeled on the slide panels.
Make it a little bit bigger. So flip over. Now the wheel is going to be facing it. Line the hole. That's what it's looking like. To just take these and they're going to slide into the slot. And we have move this end to medium-sized gremlins and insert in hole. Disclaimer, I had to move the screws because my lefts and rights are mixed up.
This part of the video, my slide panels are going to be backwards, but just make sure the wheel part is facing away from the desk. Note here, it's facing in.
Now, buddy, that's just out.
Now you can see we have the desk structure really coming together. Let's flip it over. Okay, I lined it up to how I'm going to flip it over onto the table so that way the screws can be in the right direction. Let's see how this goes. Add in the small screws based on the instruction manual. This will allow the desktop to be connected to the frame of the desk. This is the securing step with the additional gremlin screws based off of the instruction manual placement. This reminder again. We're putting in our reinforcement screws. We have those to do, but just make sure you look at the directions for every reinforcement. Almost there. For this, if you're having this on the right side, facing the desk, facing right, and then a left. If your desk setup looks like this. And the thick piece will be the reverse. This is kind of an idea of what these armrest pieces are looking like. And then that's the other, because there's times 2, and the screws we're working with, so. This piece it's gonna face, it's gonna be these two. The next step, take note of how these parts are looking. Again, add some reinforcement gremlin screws. And slide rails so the drawer can actually work. Going to be attached to your drawer. Do this in first person POVs. So you're like, oh, it can't eat it. But it can eat it. Just line up the holes. It's gonna slide on in. Can you even do it with one hand? Not really. Okay, have all secured in there. So let's close it and secure. And just like this. This step was a little awkward, but we're going to secure it in with these reinforcements later so nothing moves. We have these nice and secure. Now watch the motion of how to get the drawer in. I can't really explain it. And this is the final product. Overall, I rate this desk a 5 out of 5. I think it is just amazing. I love the length and size, and it was just under $100. I think it fits perfectly in my space and was a really good upgrade from the desk I had before, and I am super happy with it. The instructions are a bit tedious, but hopefully this video saves time.